What's good, rap fam? It's your boy DJ Skandalous. We back with another exclusive interview from the DJ Skandalous Talk Vault, where I interview some of Tupac's most famous acquaintances and friends and family. This one is sound engineer Dave Aron, who passed away in 2019. I was able to do this interview way back when I started YouTube back in 2009. The vocals are all remastered. I just want to put this out there so everyone can learn a little more about Pac and his life story and the music that was being generated throughout his lifetime and his posthumous albums. So check out this part 1 clip. We're going to have more parts with Spice One, Dave Aron, Layla Steinberg, and many more. Coming soon to Skandalous Talk YouTube channel. Let's get it. Do you think his music should still come out?
Should stuff still come out? Yeah. Yeah, I think stuff should still come out because, you know, I mean, he's got a lot of stuff to say. It's important to keep the artist still in people's minds, and you never know what people really like and what they don't. And he could be saying something that really might touch a few people, and that's enough for anything. But, you know, I'd like to see the quality remain the same and not really buckle down to some of the acceptance of the low quality of today. You know what I mean?
The last good album that we probably have is Still I Rise, because a lot of the songs on that album were actually kept in original form and just enhanced and tweaked, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I can't say everything he's put out has sucked. It's not that, you know, and I know a lot of the people that are actually working on the albums, you know, and they're good people, you know, we're very, real talented people and stuff. So I'm not here to diss anything or anybody, you know, but I am saying that it's important to keep the quality of his music up to par if you're going to keep putting it out. And maybe the excerpts that you choose, the verses that you choose to put together and everything, you know, make sure that they're general enough to be relevant still today and really say something to the people of today, you know. But I don't think there's ever going to be a problem with Pac. You know, Pac is legendary. People are still attracted to his music and still appreciate everything he's done, you know. And for me, I know I'm grateful to have been able to work with a legend like that. It's just broadened me, you know, to be able to have that as part of what I've done in my career. So being a part of that Pac thing is a real blessing. You know, that's all I know.
How do you feel about the most recent Tupac albums that were remix albums by Eminem? You know, the album called Lord of the Game, where they actually took vocals from his actual tracks. They rearranged the vocals in an attempt to make him say things that he never said, such as shouting out G-Unit, saying Eminem on the tracks, saying 99, even though he wasn't alive in 1999. How do you feel about that? Being somebody that worked with Pac back in the day.
That's what I'm saying, you know. That's why I'm saying what I was just talking about, you know, is that it's important to keep saying what he would be saying. And they're still important to what he would have done. Pick the beats that he would have approved of and to make the music the way that he would have, so he wouldn't have said, nah, man, this is some whack-ass shit, you know, because I know him and I know that he could do that, you know. And, you know, without having him around to approve it, it's really tough. I don't know, you know, I've never been in the studio chopping his stuff up and this and that. To tell you the truth, I think when I was doing everything with Pac, we were still on analog tape, you know, 24-inch tape. And I don't even know if I've done a Tupac song on Pro Tools. So I can't tell you what's the good these days, you know. I can only say what we used to do on the classic stuff.
So since you were in the studio with the likes of Tupac and MC Hammer, there's actually a rumor that Tupac actually made a song for MC Hammer that's unleaked that's called Can't Touch This Part 2. Do you know of any track with this name that's in the vault somewhere?
Part 2?
Yeah.
No.
So that never happened?
I don't know. I never heard that one. You know, I wish I could bring the truth to some of these rumors and things that you have, you know, but I'm not here to dispel them either. You know, I'm not saying they're not true. I'm just not saying I don't know about it. You know what I mean? You know, the first stuff that I've worked on was stuff for All Eyes on Me. I told you the first time I ever worked with Pac was when he did Ambition as a Rider and I Ain't Mad at You. And we just kept on going from there. So I don't really, the second time when I worked with Pac was when I was in there with Johnny J. And him, and we just kept on, we did about 10 songs with me, Johnny J and Pac right after that. So all the stuff right then was on the All Eyes on Me album. What I did after that, I did Hit 'Em Up, and I did a couple things for Machiavelli, and then Till I Rise. There was a couple things that are unreleased, and I don't know what he's using them for.
Do you know if the Machiavelli album that Pac was working on before he passed was actually supposed to be a mixtape, like an underground album, rather than a full-fledged release?
I don't know what it was supposed to be. I know he went immediately into that before All Eyes on Me even came out. You know, immediately. He was in the studio the next day, you know, after he had turned in All Eyes on Me to be done. He was already working on Machiavelli before All Eyes on Me came out. I don't know if he planned on it in anything. Now, there's a mixtape, whatever. He was going to put the shit out. That I know. It was going to come out. Whether it's a mixtape or a real album or whatever it was, he was going to have it come out. He wasn't just making music for nothing.